All right, so today we are going to be looking at perks. Those fun little things everybody uses. So let's go into our classes. I'll be looking at weapons and equipment in another video, maybe one or two separate videos, I'm not sure yet. But for this video, I'm just focusing purely on perks. So I have 10 classes unlocked because I have all the prestiges. I think at around prestige 9 or 10 you get all these, which is really the only worthwhile reason the prestige. I mean, getting gold at level 14 isn't the most amazing thing in the world, though it's kind of cool. The other thing unlocks later on at prestige, I think 11 or maybe it's 13, you get these face paints: dragon, lion, demon, and spider. I don't even really like them, so I don't use them. This one's the Joker face I have to buy. Anyway, I didn't want to get into that. I want to talk about perks, all the perks. I mean, I don't use every perk, but I wanted to cover them all, my thoughts on them, their use cases, their best combinations, their pros and cons, tips on getting the pro versions of them quickly, things like that. So we are going to start out with perk slot 1. And in perk slot 1, we have lightweight, scavenger, ghost, flak, and hardline. You start the game with lightweight unlocked, obviously not lightweight pro. Lightweight pro version, you take no fall damage, which is useful in a variety of situations, and particularly on launch. It allows you to hop down from the top of the rocket area all the way to the bottom instantly and just keep going. It's probably the biggest fall area on any map. Especially handy in gameplay types like demo or domination. When there's a point down there, you can just drop down out of the sky and own people. They never expect that. In other cases, the pro version is handy because, say, you know, you're just hopping off a ledge. Could be anywhere. It could be Discovery. Could be a ray out a window. Could be Nuketown off of one of the porches onto the ground. And when you hit the ground, you basically get like stunned for a moment or slowed, and you take like a hit of damage. And sometimes this will get you killed if somebody runs around the corner and you're still readying your gun from the fall. Anyway, the no fall damage negates any of that, so it's quite handy. I like lightweight for a variety of reasons. I mean, there's different considerations to combo lightweight. For example, if you have marathon, well, if you're trying to go for a really fast sort of... well, I only use lightweight in marathon on my ballistic class. I don't really use it on a gunning class, although I have been lately using this AUG. That's really nice. Like AUG with dual mag. You can see my dual mag here. Offsets the need for scavenger, more or less, though scavenger is still a different play style for the benefits scavenger and scavenger pro gives you. But lightweight is a really great perk for all the actually good ballistic knifers out there. Anyone who can run and gun, you will run out of ammo if you're using a rapid fire SMG or if you just happen to survive a long time with an assault rifle. But if you're good enough, you can pick up somebody else's gun and just use that and you will be okay. I don't really like picking up other people's weapons. I'm fussy about that. I don't care about mine being gold or whatever. It's just when I'm playing a particular play style, I do like to keep my weapon because I play better that way. But I do pick up weapons and still shoot people with them. But the dual mag here gives you some extra ammo and obviously some reload speed on the first clip, but it gives you, I think, around 6 clips as opposed to start out with like 3 extra. Anyway, scavenger in itself replenishes ammo and lethal grenades from fallen enemies, quite handy. Scavenger Pro, however, starts you with max ammo, and it will also handily start you with an extra rocket for your launchers. For example, your Law, you'll have 2 rockets, so you can take down a chopper, or 2 spy planes, or whatever. And your Strela gives you 3 rockets instead of the base 2. Quite handy. So if you find yourself on an aircraft-heavy map, definitely go Scavenger Pro. It's not going to replenish your rockets by picking up kits, but you do... the Pro version replenishes your tactical grenades as well, which is really great. I'm a huge fan of concussion over flash. That'll be another video, but really there's not a time when it's not handy. Really, on any game mode, whether it's free-for-all or an objective game mode, small map, big map. There's never a time you're not going to want extra tactical grenades and lethal grenades. Or if you have a tomahawk, it could be tomahawks. And this gets interesting if you combo Scavenger or Scavenger Pro with Warlord Pro, which gives you an extra one of each, lethal and tacticals. Then you have 3 tactical, unless it's something like Nova Gas, in which case you get 2. And you can't get extra smoke grenades, you only ever get 1. But this Scavenger in lightweight, probably my favorite perks for slot 1. Both of them offer a lot of fun possibilities and combinations with other perks. As mentioned, Ghost and Ghost Pro, not a fan, though I have it. I got Ghost Pro to be situationally useful because regular Ghost just hides you from spy planes, which is relatively handy but not that great of a perk. I mean, a lot of the, you know, snipers, Ghost Silencer, Ninja users, I find to be kind of a dick kit to use. I'm not very fond of it, especially like Ghost Ninja, like the shotgun or something. Silent Spaz, it's like the worst douchey kit there is, because I've seen a lot of people just sit in corners and shoot people. It's really lame. But the reason I get it is for the pro version is what you see here. You avoid targeting from aircraft, gyroscopes, and sentry guns, and no red crosshair, name, and target. It's quite a lot of benefits for the pro version. I mainly get it so I can shoot down chopper gunners, especially somebody like Simonto. If I'm playing with or versus him, he's always getting them. But they're honestly really easy to shoot down, and it's not an effective kill streak. I always say aircraft is only as effective as you let them be, and I'll be doing kill streaks in another video. But Ghost Pro is nice. I have only one kit with Ghost Pro on it. It's my last one. It's also my one with a Strela launcher. So I get, you know, to be able to shoot down aircraft. Makes it really easy because you don't show up on any of the targeting and no aircraft actually shoots you. So it makes it easy to take out those kind of things. Otherwise, I never use it because I think lightweight or Scavenger is significantly superior. I mean, I'm the kind of player where I don't really care if people see me on the radar. I mean, 90% of the time anyway. Like, people finding me is more their problem than mine. So I'm not too worried about it. But if you are going to go Ghost, you probably want to use a silencer, otherwise it somewhat negates the point of view, you know, being off the radar, because, yeah, you'll want to use a silencer with it usually. Good other perks for slot 2 or 3, I mean, I personally don't like Ninja, but probably if you're a sniper, you'd go Ghost and Scout, and I don't know. I actually think Ghost Marathon's a pretty interesting kit, because it allows you to still have sprint plus being off the radar. Flak Jacket Pro, or just Flak Jacket. I realize at this point I haven't been giving any tips on how to get the pro version. Maybe I'll go back and do that. But for now, Flak Jacket is possibly the best perk in the game, outside of Marathon Pro anyway. I mean, explosive resistance is just amazing. The only time you'll actually die with this is one of 2 things, or maybe 3 things. If you get directly stickied with a Semtex grenade, you will die. If you get directly stuck with a crossbow bolt, you will die. And if you have taken damage from bullets, and then you trigger an explosive, or an explosive goes up near you, you will die. But if you've taken no damage, you can tank basically any amount of explosives. You know, whether they're mortars, whether they're claymores, frag grenades, sticky grenades, it's just amazing. You take a slight flinch and you keep on going. I mean, it's not a good perk for free-for-all. It's basically useless in free-for-all. The amount of times you die from explosives in free-for-all is like twice. Unless you're a doofus and you don't know where claymores are and you eat a lot of them. But any objective game mode, you basically want Flak Jacket, because grenades are raining from the sky left and right, and this will let you survive a very long time. Also very useful in Search and Destroy because it's Claymore City, and, you know, one little claymore and you're out of the round. So Flak Jacket's great. Flak Jacket Pro is a lot of fun because you're immune to fire, which means napalm drops, napalm kill streaks. You can just walk through them like a boss. And also flamethrowers, which are very lethal up close, exceptionally lethal, also immune to flame. It's pretty funny when you hear a flamethrower and you turn around and some guy's like trying to flamethrower you, and then you just shoot him and he's like, why wouldn't you die? It's like Flak Pro. He's like, oh. I'll see what it says, and safely toss back frag grenades. As far as I understand, this means you can pick them up and they won't explode in your hand, though I'm not entirely sure. I've never really tested it. Or I think it means safely toss back means they won't kill you when you're throwing them back, though you can already do that with the original version, so I'm not really sure. The main thing here is deflect fire damage. Again, not that many people use flamethrowers, but a lot of people use napalm. Or again, if you're using napalm, you won't die from napalm. Either way, it's just a great perk to have. Now we'll go back here and talk about the challenges. I can't actually view the challenges, but if I recall, I may not have these 100% accurate. Lightweight, you need 15 melee kills, and you have to take fall damage without dying 10 times. And you have to kill 10 enemies near an objective point or something like that. So the fall damage is easy, you just like fall off stuff and you'll get it. The melee kills, you just run around and knife people. They don't have to be within a certain amount of time together. Like chained, you just have to get them while using this perk. And the objective one's a little harder. It's considered near objective points. As far as I know, it really only seems to be in CTF. Basically, if you have the flag, anyone you kill will be considered near an objective point, or they're near your flag or whatever. So basically just go to CTF, put on this perk, get the flag, run around and kill people, and you'll have it in like a few minutes. Keep in mind, you don't just unlock the Pro version automatically, you do have to buy it, and I think they all cost 3,000. The original one cost 2,000, the next one costs 3. So Scavenger Pro, let me see. I know you have to get 150 replenishes from the kits. I mean, you get a kit by killing somebody. People you do not kill will not drop a kit. It has to be you killing them yourself with this perk to be able to drop that little blue kit on the ground. The next one is, I know you have to get 5 lethal grenade kills with scavenged grenades. And you know what? I don't remember the third challenge, but honestly, they're both easy to use. You'll get the kit one just by running around and using the perk. The scavenged grenade kills are pretty easy if you go to any objective game mode. And, you know, throw your own grenade first, kill somebody, grab a grenade, and then hang around usually like a bomb site or a B point in domination and just spam your grenades. And rinse and repeat and you'll get it. I'm sorry I don't remember what the third challenge is, but I just remember it's not that difficult to get. Ghost Pro, you have to kill so many people, I think it's something like 20, 30 people, who are using a spy plane or Blackbird, or while they have a spy plane or Blackbird active. Pretty easy, just run around and kill people. A lot of people use spy plane. You have to shoot down 30 aircraft, so get out that launcher, and usually a heavy objective mode like Nuketown, or on a small map like Nuketown, generates a lot of aircraft, makes it pretty easy to shoot down. And the last challenge for Ghost Pro is definitely harder. You have to knife a sentry turret. And basically, nobody actually uses sentry turret. They get it randomly in care packages. So what your best bet is to buy the sentry gun kill streak, get 6 kills, get it, throw out the package to the enemy team, let them place it, then run out and knife it. A little convoluted, but it will get you Ghost Pro the most reliably. Or if you don't, you know, if you just play forever with Ghost Pro on, wait until someone has a sentry out, but that's not very reliable. I'm skipping Hardline because I think it's a newbie perk. Earn kill streak rewards of 1 less kill. I mean, I really have no issue getting kill streaks, you know, blackbirds, dogs, all that. I mean, okay, there are many times where I'm at like 10 kills or 7 kills before a blackbird or dogs and I die. So I've had this perk okay, that wouldn't have happened, but these other perks are the usefulness of these other perks significantly outweigh the usefulness of Hardline. It's basically a perk for people who can't do well at the game, in my opinion. Because all these other perks are way better throughout the match. So it's everything for... Oh, we didn't cover the challenges for Flak Jacket Pro. You have to survive explosive damage like 10 times, so basically just run around and eat explosives and you'll be fine. You have to plant or defuse a bomb 10 times, so your best bet's demolition, because that doesn't really happen in S&D, so just go to demo and plant and defuse the bomb a bunch of times and you'll be fine. And the last challenge is throw back 5 frag grenades. I have a bunch of friends who say this is hard, and they all boost each other because they're pussies. You know who you are. I say that because it's honestly really easy to get this. Again, go to any objective mode, demolition, domination, go to the bomb site, go to the B point, lay on the ground. People are going to be chucking grenades at you like rain. You just throw them back. You'll get it in like 5 minutes or less. It's really easy. Not hard at all.